Morning, everybody. I am heading out to milk. I'm going to put out the garden plants here quickly before I do that. There's one load, and I've been putting this load on this cooler because otherwise the chickens, if it's on the ground, they tend to mess with it. So I'm gonna move that quick. Okay, I got both of them out. I really need to probably repot some of these plants. They're getting a little bit big for the pots that I bought them in, but I haven't been around, so maybe today I'll get around to it. I also just want to get the raised garden bed built over on the side of the house, and then I can just plant them once, which would be great. But I'm heading out to milk. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If not, turn it around, make it a wonderful day. I didn't realize how much rain we got last night until I come over and look at the pig trough. We got quite a bit of rain, and the wood chips seem to be working great. I'm not getting all muddy. I'm really liking it. I'm gonna have to call that tree company again and try to make sure that I'm still on their list to get wood chips. So I just fed the pigs. I wanted to show you the feeder that I made for the pigs, the trough, the divider. It works really well. They, you can see they're not fussing with each other because they're just worrying about getting to their food. So, you know, until one of them can't get food, then they start to, you know, fuss a little bit. But normally there's one or two over in that one, which is just an empty trough, you know, like a regular trough. And then there's this one. And like I said, the troughs that I got are just mixing, like cement mixing tubs from either Home Depot or Tractor Supply. They seem to be really durable. So far they've held up really well against the pigs. And this way you don't hear all that squealing when they're eating. Because especially on this one, you know, they can't get to each other. Like normally, if there's a couple of them over there, they kind of sideswipe each other and try to bite each other and get them out of the way. Here they can't do that, so they're just trying to slurp the milk up as fast as they can. See, like that one tried to go over there, and the big sow wasn't having it. So, we just had some friends over, and now we're getting the ducks moved into a bigger pen. You can see they're getting awfully big. So they need more space, so we're going to put them in here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move the pen that they were in, which is right here, and it's gotten kind of messy. We'll move this into some fresh grass, and we'll bring the chicks out here, the ones that are inside. They're not real little chicks anymore, they're a few weeks old. So we'll move them out here with a heat lamp and put some wood chips down so that they've got some bedding. And then everything will be out of the barn until we get turkeys. And then we'll start over again with turkeys. But you can see those chicks out there are doing well. The ducks are doing well. So, yep, moving everything out into bigger pens, and eventually they'll get moved out with the big animals. So all of this allows them to kind of get to know the big chickens because there's chicken wire in between them so they can see them. They kind of get to know each other before we actually introduce them to each other face to face. So yeah, that helps. I think it helps when we put them all together. Okay, so we're putting some feed in a tray. We're also going to leave the feeder that they had. It's just not real big, so this way it'll allow us to keep them with a little bit more feed. You can see that one there. And then the chicks are in our fancy dancy chick transporter. So we're going to take them outside. Okay, so these chicks have been moved out now. To them, this will be the Taj Chick. They have plenty of space, and they've still got the 4 sides on this one, so they should be plenty warm. We've got the heat lamp in here for them. I think we'll probably run a heat lamp for the ducks still, just to be safe. But here's where these chicks are, and then over here is where the first set of chicks that we got are, and they're doing well in there. And then here's where the ducklings are now, and they are enjoying themselves immensely. So they've got plenty of space now around here to spread their legs. You can see they're getting white, so I think they're going to be really pretty white ducks here. Actually all messy right now because it rained and they got wet, but yeah, they're definitely having fun preening themselves. Look at them go. That's pretty funny. So it's not real warm out. This water's awfully cold, but it's not stopping the kids playing in the water. We just left Home Depot. We got a load of wood. I got a helper here. We're actually making a delivery too. My brother-in-law needs some 2x10s. So while we were here, we picked them up for him. They're these ones right here. So we're gonna drop those off and then head home. They've preened themselves and they're all clean and fluffy. Okay, so I hadn't removed that empty box from that last swarm I caught, and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law are over, and my sister-in-law wants some honey. So we're gonna open it up, and there's a chance that they've made comb where they shouldn't, so we might get some honey from that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna put those 2 new boxes on there and get them set up. So here we go. So here's the box. You can see this box on top here was empty. I'm going to take this off. And they've actually, so bees make a substance, I forget what it's called, but it like cements this on. So you can see they're already filling everything up. I'm going to break this box off, put the other boxes on, and get out of here before they get too upset. Get the box lined up so when they cement it on, they're good. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna call that good. Take this box out of here. I'm gonna walk away from my brother-in-law so he's done. That should be it. So now they've got that top that I put on there. It's got 2 ridges on the front and the back. And with that insulation the way it is, I'm gonna have to cut that off or get a different top board. So, empty box off, 2 new boxes on, they're good, they're set to go. They've got lots of space to grow to now, so all is good with that hive. So the ducks are settling in nicely. The grass that we moved them over to here has gone to seed, and they're eating the seeds, they're stripping the seeds right off the grass, which is good. They look much happier with more space and on grass instead of wood chips. So that's good. We just put a heat lamp in here because it's supposed to get down to 48 tonight. So they should be fine, but just to be safe, we grabbed a heat lamp and brought them out. So we got everybody in bed. This guy has been wanting to see Guardians of the Galaxy for a while, so we are rushing in. We're getting here right as the movie's starting. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you had a wonderful day. See you in the comments. Bye.
Hey, you hot on?